Hello there! We have a sweet recipe in store for you today. Sweet and tangy, that is. Because we're making lemon lime pie. This lemon lime pie is derived from one of my all-time favorite pies, a pie that I've made thousands of times, and that is key lime pie. However, we're going to give this a New England feel with some of the toppings that we put on it. Like all pies, our pie starts with a crust, and we are making a graham cracker and pretzel crust for this lemon lime pie. It's one package of graham crackers, partially broken up into a food processor. You can get pre-made crust if you prefer and just go right to the filling portion of this recipe. Totally up to you. But I like pretzels in mine. Gives it a nice salty flavor. We're going to process this until it's fine. This could take a few minutes and it's going to get loud in here. Okay, we're all ground up and we have a couple snacks that we're going to set aside. Waste not, want not. We'll transfer this to a mixing bowl. To this we're going to add some partially melted butter, and this is one stick. This is going to keep our crust from falling apart, and it's also going to add a nice rich depth of flavor to it. Get in here with my hands. Another fun ingredient to add to the pie crust is ground coriander. Coriander and citrus go very well together. I have a 9.5-inch pie pan here. To this, I'm going to add about a third of this crust. And what I like to do, I like to build the walls before I build the floor. And I like to use a spoon and my hand. My hand will stop it from going over the side, and the spoon will compress it. If you have enough pie pans, you can do the crust a week in advance. Get all your pie crust ready, so when it's time to fill them and finish them off, get them ready for service, it becomes a nice flow for your restaurant. Who's on pie duty? Now I'm gonna build the floor. From here we're gonna put our pie crust in the oven at 300 degrees for about a half hour. Let's get it in the oven and start working on our filling. This pie filling is definitely the easiest pie filling you'll ever make. And this is a basic ratio that you can use in any citrus pie recipes. And it starts with sweetened condensed milk. Just add 2 cans to my food processor, and each of these cans is 14 ounces. For every 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, you want to add a half a cup of citrus and 3 egg yolks. In this case, a half cup of lime juice and a half a cup of lemon juice. I'm gonna mix this all together. Then we're gonna add 6 egg yolks. And that's it. The pie filling is as easy as that. And this is something that can be made in advance, in bulk, all depending on your needs. Time to make the pies. Time to make the pies. Our pie crust is out of the oven and our filling is already made. Let's move on to the next step. And that step simply is putting our mix into our pie shell. And just keep in mind with the pie shell, I did allow it to rest for about a half hour and come to room temperature. I don't want to put my filling in something that's already hot. I kind of want to equalize the temperature. This will make for even cooking. This, our final step before plating it, is to transfer it to the oven, again 300 degrees, for about 20 minutes or until it's set. Give it a shake. If it seems firm, take it out of the oven. At this point you might be asking, hey man, didn't you say that there was going to be a New England twist to this dish? Well, here it comes. In our sauce, strawberry preserve with some frozen wild blueberries. Blueberries, strawberries, and citrus. Come on, how delicious is that going to be? We're going to transfer this to the stovetop and we're going to cook it down just till it's to the proper viscosity that we're happy with. Our pie is officially out of the oven, but we still have some waiting to do before we cut into this pie. I find it to be best if you allow it to cool overnight before you cut into it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now it's prime time for the plating. A 9.5-inch pie should get you 8 nice slices just like this. Top our pie with our wild Maine blueberry sauce. And what's a pie without whipped cream? It's pie. Little slice of lime, finish it, a little bit of mint. And there you have it. A lemon lime pie inspired by key lime pie with a Maine twist of wild blueberries. And to see more of our recipes, go to DennisExpress.com/chef.